You know the law, because I know the law very well. Freedom of the press, look it up. Fourth Amendment.
Oh, you! Wow! Wow! Wow!
No, it's free speech.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at Josh's live stream, his interview with Selena, Nomad, and then a small section with Patrick. And the video, we're not going to do what we normally do and do the subscriber shoutouts because I'm not sure how long this video is going to be and I don't want it to be any longer than it needs to be. So let's go ahead and get started. So it starts out with him calling Selena, so we're just going to pick it up right there.
I just want to start off by saying that I like Nomad too, but I just think he has issues that he needs to work out as a grown man. But, you know, that's neither here nor there now, and frankly none of my business anymore because he's not living with me.
Yeah, for the record, I've probably spent more time talking to Nomad. I like him a lot. I think he's a great kid. My concern is seeing if we can bridge these gaps and try and kind of end this feud if we can by respecting everyone's feelings. So, firstly, that video that has surfaced, it doesn't show visual, it's only audio, and it's an alleged video where Patrick is assaulting you. Is that video accurate? Is that a real video of an assault that happened to you?
It's not accurate. It's not real. It's fake, and it was probably made, like, I don't even know, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now.
So who is Jack?
And, Jack Miller?
Are we talking about Jack Miller? Someone said Jack can verify. But, so you're saying that video...
About that video?
Yeah, that's what's being said. But so I can't really...
Jack Miller has nothing to do with that video, or the making of that video, or anything to do with that video.
So, can you tell me why you made that video then in the first place, if it was fake?
The video was right around the time of Patrick's, I don't know how long you've been watching Patrick or following his channel, but he made a fake video with Nomad not long before that video was made in Denver with one of their other friends. And that one got Patrick a lot of, you know, attention and a lot of views, I guess you could say. And so when we were kind of sitting idle in Buffalo, we didn't have the money to travel anywhere or audit. They were kind of thinking of ways to draw attention to their channels because we didn't have any videos to upload. You know, we didn't have any of that. After doing it, it was obviously stupid and going to get us the wrong attention. It was never posted.
Okay, so...
Obviously, when the falling out occurred... I'm sorry, I'm in someone else's home right now.
It's okay.
When the falling out occurred, all I can say about Nomad is I care about him as a person. I do think he has issues. But whenever him and Patrick have an issue, he uses this to his advantage. Okay? He said it's fake. He only says it's real when he doesn't like Patrick, which should be a red flag to people to begin with.
Okay, so staying as a neutral party, what I can say is when Patrick and Nomad were hanging out together, Nomad did say that the video was not real, but, you know, you could say he changed his mind now because, you know, he's now angry with them, or you could say maybe he was trying to protect Patrick. I can't say either way. I think Patrick's awesome. I probably spoke to Nomad a lot more. I love Nomad. So that's why I want to try and figure this out to see if we can fix anything. But more importantly, people are really worried about you. Has Patrick ever put his hands on you?
Patrick has never put his hands on me in a negative or violent way.
Did Patrick burn Nomad's hand?
Okay, so there you have it. Starting out, Selena denies Patrick ever hit her. Selena says that that video was fake. Nomad has said that that video is fake on occasion. Then sometimes he says it's real. One thing I will agree with Selena when she said it should be a red flag when he only says something when he's angry with Patrick, but not just with him. The same with other people. For example, RB Texas News. He's doing all this now and saying Patrick's bad and all that, which is fine. I mean, great. I mean, if Patrick's bad and he's doing all this stuff, then I agree, it should be exposed. But why wait until you're pissed at him and you guys have a falling out? If it's so offensive and so wrong to you as a human being, then why wait? So I would agree that that does raise red flags. Why wait? I would agree with that.
So that's why I want to try and figure this out to see if we can fix anything. But more importantly, people are really worried about you. Has Patrick ever put his hands on you?
Patrick has never put his hands on me in a negative or violent way.
Did Patrick burn Nomad's hand?
Patrick, okay, so that situation with Patrick, Jack Miller, Texas Sheepdog, and News Now 702. It was them playing around with Nomad because he fell asleep all zanned out on Jack's couch. And nothing was waking the guy up, okay? They gave him a few sternum rubs. They were tasing him in the ear. And did Patrick go too far by setting his hand on fire? Yes, he certainly.
I mean, I would say absolutely to set somebody's hand on fire. That's way too far.
Going too far. But to put the blame solely on Patrick, it was all three of them playing with Nomad. But Nomad seems to just think that Patrick's to blame for everything.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess whoever the other person who did that, they would be to blame for their part, and Patrick is certainly to blame for doing that.
Okay, so now she's talking about the whole incident where Nomad's hand was burned, and no denial about the hand being burned, and named other people that were with them. And saying, did Patrick go too far? Yes, he did. Well, I mean, at that point, you kind of have to admit it. So, I mean, that's something she had to come clean about. Question is, if that wouldn't have been a known thing, it was just a rumor, I think she probably would have tried to hide it. Don't you think? Because she tried to, I mean, she was deflecting. She was like, it wasn't just Patrick. Okay, true, it wasn't just Patrick. And to be fair, Nomad probably should blame other people as well, not just Patrick. But he's really angry at Patrick because what Patrick did and this whole situation, because Patrick is being, well, pretty fucked up to him in this whole situation. So, yeah, definitely. And, and it's one of those things where, never be the first person to fall asleep at a party, because, they're going to razz you a little bit. But they definitely went way too far with burning the hand. That was just ridiculous.
Patrick is certainly to blame for doing that. So someone says, Bob says, why did Selena go to hospital Saturday night?
I went to the ER on Saturday night because I was having extreme painful muscle spasms in my side. I don't know if I have to show everyone my medical records at the ER, which I shouldn't have to, but I mean, that's what I went for. I'm going to be a first-time mom, and me personally, I did not know what was happening to me. So I was freaking out, I was crying, and then I started having a panic attack.
You know what? I think that without releasing your medical records, they offer you a report when you left the hospital that evening, like kind of saying what you went in there for. Without releasing it publicly, either whether it's me or maybe somebody else that the public can trust mutually, maybe takes a look at it so we can vouch for it, I think that would put to death a lot of the issues and a lot of the accusations, and that might be a good thing. A lot of people say what So someone else, and I don't know if this is true, it's a lot of people say says Selena told me on Facebook she thinks Patrick is a sociopath. Is that accurate, or is that just a troll?
I've never spoken to anyone on Facebook in regards to Patrick.
Okay, then we can dismiss that as a troll. My Two Beagles says, why did Patrick put Nomad's phone in a hot tub?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I can't answer to that.
Okay, perfect. Well, there's no reason to answer something that you're not aware of, so I appreciate your honesty. So she's addressed so moving forward, you obviously are pregnant. By the way, you look like you're in great shape and doing the right thing. So obviously you're doing something right. It's been alleged that you've only gone to 2 doctor's appointments, and that Patrick isn't allowing you to go. Is he allowing you to go to your doctor's appointments?
Patrick allows me to go to my doctor's appointments, and I have been to multiple doctor's appointments. I even went to the doctor while Nomad was staying with us in Buffalo, so I don't know where he got that from.
Okay.
He hasn't seen me go to the doctor yet in February, 1, because he's left, and 2, because we're moving here, so I had to just now get my insurance switched over from Oklahoma to Texas, and I have to establish a doctor here. But yes, I have been seeing a doctor. Everything in my pregnancy is going perfectly fine. My baby is healthy. I am healthy. That is the important thing.
Okay, so where are you going?
Okay, I just had to laugh at that part for a minute. Does Patrick allow you to go to your doctor's appointments? Now, she kind of laughed at it and said, yes, Patrick allows me. That seemed like a weird answer to me, simply because all my female friends, all the females that I would come in contact with, if someone said, oh, so they're allowing you to, like, allowing, they don't dictate what I do. This person can't tell me what I can and what I can't do. They get all upset about that. So her choice of words in that situation was definitely interesting, if you ask me. What about you? What do you guys think? Do you think that was an interesting choice of words for her? Yes, Patrick allows me. You think she'd be a lot more offended, like, Patrick doesn't tell me what to do. There's no in hell Patrick's going to tell me what to do. But then again, I don't know. But that's just what I think about that whole situation. And then make sure you heard earlier said she was talking about, so a question was asked about her calling Patrick a sociopath. That is going to come back in the live feed in a little bit. So remember, she said she doesn't recall. It's also going to come back about the hot tub. She said she wasn't there. Those 2 things are going to come back, and she's going to have different answers.
Okay, so where are you going to, do your parents hate Patrick? Is there an issue going on there?
My parents do not hate Patrick, and they would not live with Patrick if they hated Patrick. Do my parents and Patrick have disagreements and falling out? Yes, they do. But that's normal and to be expected.
Howard Conover, I'm just reading comments on both sides here. Howard Conover says Selena and Patrick are both fraudsters. Patrick is a hypocrite, constantly begging for money, liars and manipulators. Are you aware it's been alleged that Patrick is scamming money? Have you seen that? Are you involved in that? Can you say that that's false and put that to rest?
Patrick has never scammed any money to my knowledge, and I've been with him for 3 years, and he's been auditing for 3 years. So as far as he has been with me, he has never scammed anyone.
Okay.
Okay, so right there was asked if Patrick scams anyone, and of course she said no, which should be expected. Why would she admit if he scammed anyone? So I don't know what exactly that was going to prove. He didn't have any kind of follow-up questions, anything like that. So again, right now, Josh has been playing complete and utter softball. He has been neutral, but he's definitely playing softball with her right here, right now. And this isn't accomplishing anything for anybody with him playing softball like this.
Hot tub scene.
The hot tub scene. Is that Patrick?
I think...
No, Nomad's live stream when we were all in the hot tub and I was sitting on the thing.
Is that when the phone went in the water?
Nomad's phone never went in the water. Patrick splashed him, I think. It was Patrick's phone that Patrick threw in the water to show Nomad that it was waterproof.
Okay.
Because I think that night he got upset about Patrick splashing his phone with water.
Because I got Sal1 saying Nomad is a junkie, and then Okie Dokie TV says Patrick is a saint. So it's really split down the middle here, and this is why I want to get to...
Okay, so there it goes. Come back. She remembered it. It could be because the phone didn't go in the water, and Nomad actually later will confirm that no, his phone did not go in the water. It did get wet. You'll hear later. But if what you heard Josh said that it's split right down the middle, that is a recurring theme that he continues to say. He'll give one example of for Patrick, for Nomad, and he'll say it's split right down the middle. And in fact, if you go back and watch it, and you look at the comment section, it's not split right down the middle. No, it's not split right down the middle at all. So he's, putting a little too much on it, as per usual for Josh. He's trying to be the showman, the forever showman that he likes to be in what he does. So, there's that.
Someone brings up a great point that domestic violence is a huge issue. I was actually falsely accused of domestic violence, and I just think that some people are concerned that it's nothing to joke about, so why would you make something like that up and use domestic violence as a publicity stunt to take away from others who have been involved in domestic violence? So I think that's where some people are maybe believing that it was real. I think other people are believing that, you're just under control of Patrick. I think that no one knows what's going on between you, Patrick, and Nomad, except you, Patrick, and Nomad.
And the thing about the video is, no, it's not funny, and that's why we never posted it. Nomad used that to his advantage after they had a falling out to make him spin things how he wanted to spin things, the same way he's doing it now. Oh, it was real when he posted it, but no, we're friends again, so it's fake, and now, we're not friends again, so it's real. I don't see how people can't catch on to this.
So Brutus says, why doesn't Pat ever speak on his own behalf? But you know what? I think that is a good thing. So I think what happens now is Nomad.
There he is alluding again that he was found innocent of the domestic violence thing against Danielle. Talking about how he was falsely accused, which could be true. We don't know. But yes, I agree that it is not a funny thing to do. So kudos for, pointing that out. But then I thought it was interesting. Someone pointed out, why doesn't Patrick defend himself? And Josh says, I think that's a good thing. Why on earth would you think it's a good thing that Patrick doesn't come out and defend himself? How is that good? Do you not trust Patrick to say the right thing? And if that's the case, and if why are you even conducting this whole interview then? Why are you doing all this for him if you don't want to get his side of the story? Josh, what's up with that?
With any moderator that you choose to try and figure this out. So if you have differences, fine, but to all bash each other is really just taking away from the community. Kenny Klein says, ask tough questions. I've been pretty non-biased, I think, in this entire video.
And see, my opinion is I don't think that the bridge is ever going to be mended anyways. I have nothing bad to say about Nomad. See, that's my thing. I'm just like, I don't care what he does as long as he's, safe. And if he's not living with me, then he can do whatever he wants. But the issue stemmed from when he was living with us and he wanted to abuse his medication. That was where the issue started again. Everything was working fine until, we had to address that issue.
Okay, Nomad says, Selena airdropped me the video after it happened to hide it.
That's not true.
That's not true. Is that the same video we were talking about? It says, Selena airdropped me the video after it happened to hide it.
That's not true.
That's not true. Is that the same video we were talking about, like the assault one?
Video that I've answered a million times. I don't mean to sound aggravated with you. It's just I have the same opinion that somebody else said. Why are we addressing this? Because I already addressed this when it first came out, and I already told people I'm not a V. I'm fine. I've even spoken to the police about it. The police have reached out to me about this, and I've had to give them a statement about it as well.
Okay. All right, so the police have investigated this then.
Yes,
and
they have.
They found it to be not credible or non-investigatable, right?
They found it to be unfounded, was the official thing.
Okay. All right, so then I think we can squash that at this point. I mean, obviously I can't choose either way.
Uninvestigatable. Which is funny. It's not even a police term. Unfounded, yes. So apparently the cops looked into it according to Selena. Did they really? I don't know. She says they did. But can you really trust everything that she's saying? With this situation, it did seem, I saw the video, it did seem a little staged to me. I was like, this is kind of convenient. Doesn't necessarily mean that Patrick doesn't hit her. No, I don't think it means that at all. I think it's probably likely, or he might do it actually. I'm not sure. But the video, I do believe the video was probably fabricated. Patrick has been known to do fake videos before. The Waffle House video. Haven't seen it all. I've seen clips of it, and yeah, it looks staged. And Selena talked about another fake video they did earlier. So this could just be a fake video that everyone wants to believe because they want to believe that he hurts her and stuff like that, and that's more believable to them than this being possibly a fake video. So.
I don't even know what Zoom is. I'm like 150 years old.
It's fine.
Let's see. Has Patrick ever hit his mom, do you know?
No.
No, he has not hit his mom. Okay, my email address is josha1487@gmail.com. Okay, so Selena, have you ever seen Nomad use drugs? Comes from Texas.
When you say drugs, what do you mean?
I guess...
illegal drugs or prescription drugs?
Illegal? I guess illegal or medicine that's not prescribed, I guess?
I have never seen Nomad do illegal drugs as in like heroin or meth or anything like that. I have seen him take his prescription drugs, and I have seen him overdose his prescription drugs.
Okay. Fangirl said, I just hope she's okay.
Okay, so flat out asked, have you seen Nomad take non-prescription drugs or illegal drugs? She said no. She's only seen him overdo his prescribed pills. So, right out there, that should be squashed right there. She would have. I can't see any reason why she doesn't seem too happy with him. So I can't see any reason why she would try to cover for him in that. So I think that should be a foregone conclusion. That should be done. Doesn't it? Yeah. So I think that should be done right there. As far as him overdoing prescription pills, I don't know. Can't really speak on that either. So, but she claims that she's seen him do that.
coming from, you know? It might just be a cigarette, it might just be a broken chair, but if he gets charged $250 for it, that is a reason to be upset. Does Patrick have a gambling addiction?
I would say that Patrick has an issue with casinos. I wouldn't call it an addiction, but I would say he has an issue with casinos, yeah. Has he ever gambled with donation money? It should be the next question, and that's a no.
No one actually asked that. Well, I appreciate you being honest. And you know what? That's alluding to honesty here, guys, because we're saying, hey, as your boyfriend, your child's father, does he have a gambling problem? And she's saying he has a little bit of an issue there.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that he doesn't have an issue with gambling, because there's been months where, you know, his check could be gone in a week because of the casino. And that's part of the reason why we're getting out of Oklahoma.
Okay.
We're moving to somewhere where gambling is illegal, so he wouldn't be tempted with that.
Cindy Moore says, Josh's abuse of his meds has nothing to do with Patrick abusing you. Unfounded, I'm an eyewitness. I don't know who Cindy Moore is.
I've never met Cindy Moore or heard of a Cindy Moore.
Okay, so that's obviously... Oh, I got a question. Did Patrick have civil court February 20th?
Did Patrick have civil court February 20th? I'm not sure.
So today is what, the 21st?
Today's the 20...
Today's the 22nd, so it would have been 2 days ago.
Well, if he did, then he missed it.
Okay, all right. So Audit Ohio says, tell Selena I'm truly sorry about any troubles I put in.
Oh, thank you, Audit Ohio.
Okay, so I have a screenshot that was just sent to me from a lot of people say it's Fat Pat. Selena, why did you lie about calling Patrick a sociopath when I sent a screenshot to Josh? So I will take a look, and if that screenshot does exist, I'll put it on, I'll address it. I mean, I can't pull it right now because I'm on a live feed, but you still stand by that and say that you did not say that, right, Selena?
Well, where is he saying that I said that?
I don't know, but I do have a brand new email that I can't read right now, and he said he just sent an email. It's a screenshot where apparently you said Patrick is a sociopath. Can we get any more information? That's a Pat. Where was this said? Because I can't pull it open right now because I'm on live. But can someone tell me where this was said?
If I did, it probably had to do with... I don't want to blast about everything about my relationship on here, but it's like...
You don't have to. You can refuse to answer as well, Selena.
I know, but I don't want to, because then people are like, oh, she's not answering, she's, this and that. It probably had to do with... I don't want to, make Patrick look super terrible, but, a cheating issue that we have had in the past.
Okay, so she also called him a psycho. Okay, so all right, so that was said, and it had something to do where Patrick cheated on you.
If I said it, then it was in that situation, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they talked about Patrick's gambling situation, and if you have to leave a state and go to another state where they don't have gambling in order to stop him from using a whole check on gambling, that's an addiction. That's not a gambling problem. That is an addiction. And I can understand she's standing by her man. She doesn't want to make him look too terrible. He probably doesn't like the word addiction. She might not like the word addiction. But the facts are the facts. If he's spending that, and if it's that bad that they have to leave the state, I find it hard to believe that donations weren't used. And that is another thing. It leads to Josh the whole time playing softball with her. she had to say, and the next question should be, does he use donations? And Josh's answer was, oh, this wasn't in the chat. Josh doesn't know a whole lot about the whole situation, obviously, because he was definitely the wrong person to have interview Selena, or in their mind, the right person, because he doesn't know the whole situation. He won't have the hard questions to ask. So that's why they went there. They knew he would softball her, and that's exactly what he did. And of course, the February 20th court date, 2 days after, he had a court date. So he probably forgot all about it. If she didn't know about it, he probably forgot about it. So they missed the February 20th court date. And what I tell you, the sociopath thing came back. Screenshot was taken. She had to come forward and say, okay, maybe I said that, but it was in the context of him cheating on me. What does cheating and being a sociopath have to do with each other? Maybe she was mad. She said, oh, he's a sociopath. She was thinking about all the other things he's done to make him a sociopath. I can only assume, because I'm sure it has nothing to do with just her cheating. It'd be interesting to see that screenshot. It'd be interesting to see more context to that as well. But Josh, of course, playing softball. Then before I forget, I'm a witness. I saw her get what was it? I saw her get beat. I'm a witness. Unfounded. He gave the name, and she said, oh, I don't know who that person is. Oh, okay, well, that must be untrue. Really? Just like that? Just because she says it's true? Okay, so it's not true. I don't know this person, so obviously it's bullshit. Come on now. Unbiased? Sure. Maybe you were mostly unbiased, but hard-hitting? Definitely not. You play softball, Josh. What do you guys think? I'm going to leave it at this, because at this point, there's only so much Josh's voice I can take. We just got through the Selena video. We still interview. We still got to go through the Nomad and then Patrick at the end. I'll probably release that tomorrow, because I don't want to make this video too long. It's already pretty long, and I know you guys don't want to sit through a super long, like hour-long video. So I'll release part 2 tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's get this video. How about 50 likes? 50 likes sounds good to me. That sounds fair. So let's get this video 50 likes, and please just comment. Let me know what you guys think. We'll have a discussion. Hope to see you guys tomorrow with the rest, part 2 of this video. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?